Hello everybody. Welcome into Rock Painting 101. Today we are going to do a hand lettering video for you all. I did show how to create this background a little while back. This is created with colored pencils. I used colored pencils and blended them together to get this nice smooth background, which is actually a great surface to go back with and do some hand lettering on. Now I have shown sheets like this. I did back around Thanksgiving. If you are not comfortable with hand lettering, the biggest thing I can tell you to do is practice. So I've got these sheets. These are new ones from the same place, from Ruffles and Rain Boots over on Etsy, and I will link to these. They've got so many different things for you to practice and use for the holiday season. This pack is like twice the size, if not bigger, and it even has some blank sheets for you to practice like that than the Thanksgiving one. But I could never do hand lettering on a rock without practice sheets. So like for this one here, I had blessed. So I have my practice sheet here that I was practicing on. You can trace it a few times, try it on your own before you go to your rock with it. The big thing with hand lettering on a rock is you're not going to necessarily use a brush tip, and that's kind of how a lot of times you get the line weight, the thicknesses when you're doing hand lettering. So the way that you do it on a rock is you're going to just put it out as a single line first, and then you'll come back and thicken up each of your downward lines. So that's kind of the rule of thumb for the hand lettering, is when the line's heading down, it's heavy, and when it comes up, it's thin. So we're gonna write the word peace here on this rock, and I'm just gonna use my white 1M Posca pen because I think the white is gonna just look beautiful for a rock that says peace, and that's why I did this nice calm blue coloring to it and everything. So as far as the extra flourishes on the end, it just depends on your rock size. You can always print out your pages at a smaller percent. So when you're on your printer screen, it usually says 100%. You could actually print this out at 75% or 50% if you want to practice on a smaller scale. For me, it's just getting the rhythm of the letters down, and then I can kind of gauge the size. Like this blessed is obviously much bigger than how I did it on here. So if you're the type that wants to practice the exact size, just print it at a smaller percent, and you can print it out as many times as you want. So you go and grab these sheets and you can just print and print and print and practice. There's plenty of time in the holiday season to get this down. So we're gonna go ahead and place our word on our rock. The A on here is definitely the trickiest letter for me, just because it's kind of almost a silly little egg, the way that it kind of goes up and doesn't come back down to the line. So just draw nice and slow. I like to keep what I'm drawing right above so I can look at it as much as possible. And it looks like this size is going to fit on here actually. Okay, so I'll try to keep it around the same size as well. And I don't believe I can talk while I'm writing, so just enjoy the writing and the silence, I guess, or chat in the comment section there. Okay, now that's not 100% perfect. I know this. If you're watching, you know this. But if you're also watching, you've watched a long time, you know I don't do hand lettering. This is all new for me, and that's why I'm filming it live for you so you can see. So you get your word on there. Once your word is on here, you can really kind of help crisp it up with your line weights and things along those lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is make my downward lines a little bit thicker, and it will also help kind of bring these colors or these lines a little bit smoother together. So anywhere where it goes down is where your line is a little bit thicker. Your pen got a little dried out there. There we go. So downward line is thicker, and just curve it right in. Follow it up. Downward line is thicker. Up and around. Okay, the downward line is thicker. And adding, every once in a while you might need to clean off your tip. If you press too hard, sometimes you can pull up a little bit of that blue. There we go. See, those extra lines really help bring it together. I almost feel like this looks like another C. I really kind of messed up that E. I wonder if, hold on one moment. Let's see if I get to this fast enough with some water, if I can get it off. Got these pointed Q-tips. Let's see if I can get this back off here. I did. Look at that. Since it's on top of that oily surface, you're able to kind of make an adjustment. Now that was just water. Sorry, I just wanted to get to it quickly. So these are kind of pointed Q-tips. You can get them in the makeup department. I'll have to add them in the supply shop. But I just dunked it in a little bit of water, dabbed it on that spot, and then I took the dry side, kind of wiped that back off. So we'll give that a second to dry, and then we're gonna go back in there and fix that E. Other than that, I'm not hating it. Our P got a little bit wide. Let's see if we can fix that too. We'll see if it works on where it's drier. If it doesn't, what did I just do with that? I don't know what I just did with the one I already had wet. It doesn't work. That's all right. So let's go right on here. Yep. I'm gonna press too hard because I don't want to take up too much of the blue underneath, and I am taking up a little bit of the blue underneath. But I might be able to blend that back together. There we go. We'll see if we can pull that more straight down. All right, so while that one's this is nice and dry already, so I'm gonna kind of come in here, lift my pen cap off. If you're, see, I'm just kind of dabbing to get it going again. I'll lift my pen cap off. Sometimes it will dry on the tip there a little bit on you. There, oh, that's so much better. All right, so now this be a thin, because it would be the up line. So we've got the thick down line. Up. You really can't tell that we messed it up underneath that too bad. There we go. Now let's add a little bit. I'm gonna add along the outline here. Just to give an edge to this. And we've got this one section here. I already gone past, so we're gonna make it intentional. Whoop, and add a little flourish there. And let's take this off the edge too. And add a little flourish there. So it goes over. Oh, and I touched my right there. But we can clean that up with a Q-tip because we don't have to worry about taking off the blue. There we go. Okay, so I know it's not 100% perfect by any means, but this is the, you know, only the third time I've ever written the word peace using hand lettering style. So I just really hope that you give it a try. Get the sheets, they really help. These ones are a holiday theme, so there's lots of options and things for you to practice. And I hope that you really give this a go, because I honestly could not hand letter before I started working with the sheets, and it's helped me a lot. And I just think this is a beautiful rock that I will place out for somebody to find, and somebody that will just need it that day. So everybody have a wonderful day. We'll see you all soon. Follow along Rock Painting 101 for more tutorials. Thanks for sharing and all the likes and everything as well, guys. It's very encouraging. It keeps me wanting to come back on each and every other day or so with videos for y'all. Bye-bye.